everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I have to go and pick up my parents at the airport. So this is not really like an airport makeup tutorial because for me going to the airport is being in my pajamas and wearing no makeup at all. But I'm just gonna go ahead and just do a get ready with me. I'm gonna be sitting in the car for 2 hours plus traffic, so I'm just getting glammed up to do a video for you guys. I just kind of doing a laid back video. I'm in my pajamas. This is my Dogfish shirt. Represent Dogfish head beer. I'm not a beer drinker, Steve is. Shout out to Dogfish. Actually, I do like the beer. I like the Festina and the Sea Quench. Those are my favorites. Well, I like the more fruity, kind of citrusy beers. All right, anyway, let's get on to the tutorial. Now we are all sorts up close and personal now. All right, so first, before we go ahead and start with the makeup, I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my skin. You guys know I love my Kiehl's Ultra Facial Moisturizer. It's by far my favorite when it comes to putting down moisturizer before going ahead and doing my makeup. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this all over my face and blend it out. I'm so thankful that my skin over here is getting better. I feel like every single tutorial the last few months and recently my skin has been so bad. It's been something that I'm like, oh, I don't even want to film today because my skin looks so bad. Like, it looks bad. I will say it looks bad, but it's so smooth. It's so nice. So I just have all these red marks that I'm hoping will go away very, very soon. And it's honestly so many different, I think, variables as to why my skin is breaking out, which I'll talk with you guys about. So first, I'm gonna go ahead and just prime my eyes really quick. Ow, my toe. I hurt my toe this morning too. This is gonna be the most random, rambling video in the world, so get ready. Okay, so when it comes to my skin first, it has been such a struggle for me because, not even a struggle, it's just like, if you guys have been a subscriber of mine, my skin has always, right over here, it's always been so bad and I don't know what the problem is. I always thought, okay, maybe it's because I'm holding my phone over here. Like, it's only right here. As you can see, the rest of my face is absolutely fine. So I always thought maybe it's because I'm holding my phone there while I'm talking. But the more I really paid attention to myself and what I was doing, I always hold my phone actually over here, or for the majority of the time I always have my phone on speaker. So it's not that. I don't know, honestly, what it could be. I feel like I've tried so many different types of skincare products just trying to help myself, and recently I have really honestly just completely tried and changed everything between the products I use as well as the things I'm eating and drinking, and I think that that is really, really helping me. I'll talk more about it. First, let's get into the makeup. So I think I'm gonna use today, I just kind of want to go for a very soft look, obviously, because I'm just going to be in the car. But this is, I'm going to go with the Morphe 35W palette. So I think first I'm going to go in with this shade all the way in the upper left. And this is going to be our brow bone highlight. So I'm using my Sigma E55 brush. So I'm just going to place this down underneath the brow. And why am I missing little hairs there? The things that I've changed up, I mean, if you guys would like to see an updated skincare routine video from me, let me know in the comments down below. I don't remember the last time I did one, but I would say my skincare has changed a little bit. But I think the biggest thing that I have really, really tried doing, which is not good in a sense, I've really cut down on all of the sugar that I'm consuming. I mean, it's honestly mind-blowing that I've not been diagnosed with diabetes with all the amount of sugar that I've had in my life. I love coffee, as you guys know, so I've cut down on my coffee consumption. I pretty much have like 1.5 cups, I guess you could say, in a day. Like, because for me beforehand, I was having 3 huge cups of coffee every single day, sometimes even 4. And I've really cut down on that. I usually have 1 huge cup in the morning, and then after I film or when I start editing, that's when I'll have my second cup, but I'll have a smaller size. So I'm really, really trying to cut down on my coffee. A lot of coffee probably is not good for you. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with, let's do this shade right here, and I'm using this Smashbox crease brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put this right into my crease, starting in the outer corner and blending it into the inner corner and upwards, and just really blending it out. And then this morning, this is not related to my skin in any way, shape, or form, but this morning, it's a very wet gross day in New Jersey. It's like foggy, and I was taking the dogs out this morning. My dad actually built like this bridge out of wood in our backyard because whenever, like, we just had a blizzard here, we got like 21, 22 inches of snow like 2 weeks ago, but all the snow melted by the back steps. It gets so wet and muddy, and because of the dogs, it's so annoying because their feet get so gross. So my dad built like this bridge to go across the little section in the backyard so I don't have to step in it, the dogs don't have to step in it. And so this morning I'm walking with Chanel, stepped on the board, my foot slipped. So when my foot slipped, I was bringing my other one up, and when I did that, my big toe slammed into the edge of the wood, and oh my god, it hurt so bad. I took my shoe off, and the whole, this is kind of TMI, but the whole like quarter, I would say, it's not my whole nail thankfully, but the whole like corner of my nail, there's a big crease in it, so I think it's split, and it's all blood underneath my nail now, which is, you know, so attractive. Can't wait. Wonderful. So that was absolutely killing me, and of course, you know exactly what I wanted to happen today. I think I'm now going to go in with a mixture of this shade as well as this warm shade over here, and this is the MAC 217 blending brush, and I'm just going to put this right into my crease slightly, just right here, and go to the inner corner as well. But yeah, back to my skin. I've just really been trying and focusing really hard on just getting my skin back to the way it was. And the reason why I thought too, of course, I know sugar's not good for you, but the main reason why I decided to cut it out was because I remember when I was in the hospital, my skin looked really, really nice afterwards because I didn't have any coffee, I think, for weeks. Penny. I didn't have any coffee for like weeks after that. So I'm hoping that that will definitely help me. And I think so far it is. Like, honestly, it looks really bad. It's really nice and smooth. Once my skin clears up, I would love to do an updated skincare video for you guys because I just want to make sure that what I'm doing is working and just share my experience and just share with you guys how I've changed what I'm eating and my lifestyle, and as well as my skincare products. I think that would be kind of a cool video to do. I have a couple videos in mind that I want to do. I'm going to do that one. I get a lot of questions about my hair and how I do my hair like on a daily basis, because in a lot of my videos my hair is very like voluminous, and so and a lot of you have commented saying that you really think my hair looks nice, so I want to do that video. Just kind of styling my hair from wet to dry. I think that'd be kind of a cool video. I thought it'd be fun to, like, next month maybe have a video where Steve does my voiceover. I thought that'd be kind of cool because I love watching those videos. They're so funny. Going back with my big fluffy brush and just blending that out. This video is going to be like 40 minutes long. I'm also going to go in with a deeper color. I'm going to go in with this one right here just to go ahead and deepen this outer corner a little bit more. I always love doing this because I feel like if I don't, my eyes just like completely get lost. So I always like to add a little bit of a darker color in the outer corner just to define my eyes a little bit more. I also want to do a tour of my beauty room once this freaking room gets done. It's seriously, I think it's been like a year since I started doing this beauty room, but between craziness of life, the craziness of starting a business, the craziness of wedding seasons coming up, like, it's been the last thing on my mind. I also want to change the one room in my house to like a trial room, so whenever brides come by I can kind of have that as my trial room, because right now I just set up everything in my dining room and it's nice, like I like it, but at the same time I would rather just have a designated room so I don't have to set up the dining room every single time, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking of doing that pretty soon. But again, I have to clean out the room, I have to paint, I have to decorate it the way I want, pretty much like how I was doing this room, and then I get distracted and things happen, and story of my life. And then on a good note, in my life, good note, my grandmother, as you guys know, I've talked about it a couple times, has been in the hospital since November, back and forth. She's been in the hospital and then to a rehab center, back and forth. Long story short, it's been like 5 months and she's coming home on Monday, which is really great news. So I can't wait to see her. Hopefully we'll be doing something like on Easter. Okay, after that, and then I think I'm just gonna do something really nice on the lid. I've always loved this color. This is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Amber Rush. I think I'm gonna go with this shadow today. I also really love this one in this inner corner, but I feel like I do so many like bronzy brown looks. So I'm gonna change it up a little bit, and I'm gonna go with this shadow. So this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna go in with my favorite lid brush. This is the Sigma E56. I'm gonna go ahead and put this shadow all on my lid. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Go back in and just blend the outer corners a little bit with that same color that we used before. And I'm gonna go in with my same blending brush. All right, so I'm gonna go in now with my Inglot gel liner in number 77. I'm gonna go in with my Sigma E17 waterline liner brush. And I'm just gonna go, I seriously don't know how many times I drop things in my tutorials. It's honestly like embarrassing. So I'm gonna go in with some eyeliner, and I'm not doing a wing today because I just want to keep it simple, and I'm just gonna go in with lashes. But because I'm not doing a wing, I want to go ahead and tight line my upper waterline with some liner, so then it kind of gives the effect that the lashes are real and they're not false. And just, I will say I love this brush, but it tickles a little bit. Chanel, is there a reason why you're licking the carpet? And wait, I'll zoom you in a little bit. So as you guys can see, this is one eye done here with the liner, and this one's not. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. As you can see, it makes a huge difference in the eyes. Now to go ahead and apply a coat of mascara. I'm using my Galactic mascara, which I think is seriously at the end of its life. I'm not that picky with mascara because I always just go ahead and apply false lashes on top, so I'm not that picky. But I think today I'm gonna change it up for you guys with my lashes. I'm gonna be using my House of Lashes Iconics. Have not used these in forever, so I am opening up a brand new, oh, I ripped it. So then I'm gonna go ahead and get my glue. I use the Duo glue, it's the clear white. I always like to put my glue on my lashes first and then let the glue get really nice and tacky. While I let the glue sit, that's when I'm gonna go ahead and put on my primer for my face, which is what I'm gonna do now. That's always the best way that I have found to put lashes on, because if you're having a problem letting your lashes stick on and getting them really tacky, try doing that. Like, put the glue down, let them sit for a minute. I'm gonna go in now and do my face primer, and once you put on your face primer, that's when your lashes are gonna be really nice and tacky. So the one I've really been loving lately is my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, Photo Finish Primer Water. I've been using my Becca one like crazy, as you guys know, a lot of my tutorials, but I was like, you know what, I want to change up my primer. Went back to this one and I like love it. Like, I feel like it makes my skin look really beautiful, and it holds my makeup like so good. Like so good. Yeah, that made sense. Put your little feet up here so people can see you. Oh. Say hi. Say hi. Woo, I have to do my brows so bad. I'll lift them up a little bit. I think I want a little bit more of an intense eyelash. Like, these are really beautiful, but I guess these are fine. Okay. I seriously didn't talk for like the last 20 minutes, so now I don't know what to talk about because I was so concentrated on my lashes. I'm also going to go in quickly with just a little bit of this. I don't need too much, thankfully. This is the Becca Backlight Targeted Color Corrector in the shade Pistachio. It's green, and green cancels out redness. So I'm just going to go in. This is actually a cut crease brush by Sigma. This is an E62, but I'm just going to go ahead, take a little bit, and just put a little bit on those areas on my face that are red and need a little bit more concealing. Again, I don't want to go too crazy because the foundation I'm using is very light today. So I'll probably have to build up the color a lot over here. I'm only going to do those spots though. And then now onto my foundation. Today I'm going to be using my Josie Maron Vibrancy Argan Oil Fluid Foundation. I love this foundation. It's one of my favorites, especially when I'm really tan. I just tanned last night. So I'm going to use it. This is in the shade Jubilant RG60. I actually don't know if this is 100% my exact shade. I actually bought this off of QVC, and I know that they have a huge range of this foundation, like on Sephora and on her website, and I know that you can actually pick whatever color you want. On QVC it was either light, medium, or dark or whatever, so I think I went with the medium. I'm also blending this out with my Sigma 3D HD blender, which I've been loving, but I wish they kind of gave you the option in a sense, because the deal that I got, I think one of these is like $40 something on its own, but on QVC I bought it 2 of them for $55, and it came with a brush with it, which is a really good deal. I mean, it looks really nice. I think it matches really good, but I kind of feel like I wish they gave you like more of a variety, but I understand too that, I mean, this is gonna sound, I don't know if this is gonna come off bad, but I feel like the people like on QVC that are watching are probably not as educated in a sense when it comes to makeup and undertones and everything like that, so I understand them just wanting to do like fair, light, medium, dark, but I kind of wish I could have known like the name of the color, you know what I mean, so I could have seen if it actually would have matched me. I feel like over here looks a little bit bad just because of the fact that also I do feel like this foundation oxidizes just a little bit, so I bet you like this side will probably look quite dark, but I really wanted to use this foundation today. For concealer today, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. I've been loving this concealer recently. Good shade for me. I definitely don't think it's a good color for people that are extremely fair, like porcelain fair. So light, I would feel like is more like a light medium tone, as you can see. I feel like this stage is always like the scariest stage for me. Like, you know, when I'm trying to do like the trial room in the back, actually I would love for your opinion on this, guys. I'm trying to do, like I said, like a trial room in my back room, so then I can do brides back there and stuff. I'm going in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder right now. I always drop my foundation brush on my rug, and I really want to do just my chair. I have like my regular makeup artist chair, and have it pointing towards like my window to have natural light. But I saw this one setup which looked absolutely gorgeous, and it's actually like, you know, the makeup chair, and it's pointed towards the wall, so the wall has a big mirror, and then it has the lights around it. And I thought that was a pretty good idea. Like, it looked so cute. But my thing is, of course, a lot of the brides that I do, they don't wear makeup on a day-to-day basis and or wear makeup the way that I do, like full-on glam and everything. So I would love to do that and have it against the wall and have it like really pretty and presentable. But my thing is, like, I feel like when I'm doing makeup for people that don't normally wear makeup like I do, I feel like it would be like really scary for them to sit down and see me like doing all the mapping on their face, especially like at this point they're probably like, so let me know what you guys think I should do. Should I do the mirror towards the wall so then they can actually like see each step that I'm doing, or should I keep it to where they don't and then have like the full reveal at the end? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera. You guys have seen me do it a million times. I'm gonna go ahead and outline them with my brow definer in soft brown and then fill them in with my Sigma Brow Duo in medium. All right guys, the brows are done. Now we're gonna go ahead and do our contour. So I'm gonna go in first, bronze up the face. I'm using my Sigma Large Powder F30 brush with my Studio Care Blend pressed powder in dark. I'm just gonna go ahead and bronze up the face a little bit. This photo, I'm gonna put it over here. Let me know if you guys want to see a tutorial on this, because this has been one of my favorite looks I've done recently, and I really loved the way that it turned out. I feel like it's very bridally. Maybe that can be my next talk through tutorial for you guys. Like, I would love to show you guys how I did that look, because I love the way it turned out. To go ahead and chisel out a little more, I'm going with my Kat Von D Shade Light Contour Palette, and I'm going in with these two shades right here. I always like to press it down first, like press it into my skin a little bit, and then that's when I'll go in and I'll really blend it out. So this is what I wanted to try out. I got this from Becca like a week or two ago. Like, how freaking cute. Ow, that's me. So it came with this palette that they came out with. It's called the Sun Chaser palette. It has a bronzer, blush, and highlighter in it. And this is what it looks like. It has like an ombre cover, but it's like a bronze, blush, and highlight. Love it. So this is what it looks like. I wanted to try out the bronzer. Of course, I forgot. So I'm going to use the blush today. This is their blush in the shade Apricot Blossom. Very pigmented, very beautiful. It's like the perfect color for your cheeks. I'll add a little bit of this to my cheeks. I don't even care. So I'm going to go in, back in with my contour brush and just add a little bit of this because it will give my skin a really nice glow. Pretty. I don't want to do too much over here because since I have all that texture over here, but I think that looks really pretty. I love that blush color. For highlight, I think I'm just going to go with my tried and true Champagne Pop. I have it sitting right next to me. This little crazy hair. I'm going to go in with Champagne Pop. I'm going to use my Morphe M501 brush to put on my highlight today. Alright, so I'm going to go back and finish up the eyes. I'm going to go back in with my Morphe 35W palette. The outer corners of my eyes a little bit more. This is the 35O, so yeah, this is not what I was using. I'm gonna go with this color that I've been using. I'm gonna mix it a little bit with this one and just deepen this outer corner just a little bit more. Now I'm gonna take my pencil brush. This is the E30 by Sigma. I'm gonna go in first with this transition shade and just blend this out along the lower lash line. And then now I'm going to go in with this shade, put it on the lower lash line as well. And then just back with my MAC 217, really blend this out. This is so nice and glam to go to the airport. Just going to go back with my my gel liner and just put some of this right in the waterline on the lower lash line. And then for inner corner highlight, I'm just going to go in with Makeup Geek Shimma Shimma, which is this shadow right here, just because I have it right in front of me. And I'm going to take my Sigma Little Shader Inner Corner brush. This is the E46. I'm just going to go ahead and apply this in the inner corner as well as underneath the brow. And last but not least, just going in with a little bit of mascara on the lower lashes. Okay, all we have left to do is lips. I don't know what to do. Alright, I'm first going to go in with this liner. This is the Jordana Easy Lip Liner in the shade Rock and Rose. I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips with this. Lipstick, I'm going to go in with my tried and true Stila All Day Stay Liquid Lipstick in the shade Caramello. Then after that, I'm going to go in with this lip gloss. This is the Bare Minerals lip gloss in the shade Totally. I recently got this in my Sephora haul. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. It's kind of just a really simple glam kind of look that I really like. I'm just going to go sit in the car for 2 hours. I actually got a text message that their plane has been delayed for another hour. So I have another hour to kill. Kind of wish I did different lashes. Like I wanted to go with more dramatic lashes since this is such a simple look, but it is what it is. So if you guys liked this video, please make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Also, let me know in the comments down below if there are any kind of videos you guys would like for me to do. I know a talk-through tutorial is definitely the most requested, so I will do that for you guys next. So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video, and I hope you guys have a really great day. Bye!